Hi, therapist Britt here. I'm a psychotherapist practicing in Los Angeles. It's Friday night. I'm about to go home. I just want to share some thoughts I was having about being a therapist, which is that we don't know what our clients remember from the things we say or the conversations we have. I have days where I think like, wow, I'm a great therapist. And then I have days where I think, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a really bad therapist. Mostly, I think I'm a really good therapist. But I also have sessions with clients where I'm thinking like, I don't know what happened during that session. And then they say, wow, that was such a great session. Thank you so much. And I'm like surprised, like, oh, really? That was a great session? Because I was there with you and I didn't know that. As a therapist, I hope that I ask the right questions, or that sometimes I say something really meaningful or something insightful, or I love the moments where I see a client have a perspective shift, or I say something that makes them just like, they have a moment because I've given them a little piece of something to think about. But that doesn't always happen, and that's okay. It's not always going to be all wins. Therapy is a practice that takes place over time. You've had a whole lifetime of experiences, so therapy doesn't, the magic doesn't happen in one or two sessions necessarily. Sometimes it does, but you have to be open to the whole experience. So this week, I think I was a good therapist. I think I had some really great sessions that were important and meaningful, and I think I had some that I'm not too sure about. But you know what? It doesn't really matter what I think, because if the client keeps showing up, then I guess something is working for them. I saw my therapist this week, and I hadn't seen him in like 4 weeks. And I was like, I had so much to tell him. I was like, I cannot wait to tell you all of this stuff. And then I thought, why? Why do I want to tell him all of this stuff? And I shared that with him. And he said, well, part of therapy is just being heard in a safe environment with someone who knows and understands you. It's not always about advice. And just by hearing yourself talk, sometimes that's the process of working something out. Just having someone else who knows you and understands you, hearing you say it. And so don't worry too much about therapy. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Just show up and be as honest and vulnerable as you can.